Alright, this is Vegeta8259, and today I'm going to be doing the review of the 1:100 scale Cherudim Gundam. And he just got really blurry. Oh, there we go. Now, I kind of just, at first I wasn't going to buy all the 1:100 scale Gundams from the second season of 00, but then when I saw that all the prices had gone up at Hobby Link Japan because the dollar is falling compared to the yen, I decided I'd better just stick to domestic Gundam shops for a while at least, like, you know, Hobby Wave or Gundam Store and more. And when I was at Hobby Wave, I saw they had Cherudim in stock, and I'd figured, what the hell, I'd just go ahead and get it. And I'm pretty glad I did. It was actually a really nice model kit. It has some improvements over the 00 Gundam. So out of the box, the only painting I've done on this kit are the clear parts. So out of the box, the colors you're going to get are this dark green for most of the armor parts. Then you're going to get white, obviously. He has gray, but it's a very dark gray. It's almost black. I know the 00 Gundam had a much lighter gray. It was like a 50% gray, whereas on Cherudim it's really close to black. Let's see, he's got just a few I think only 2 red parts. The front of the crotch here and the beard. He's got a little bit of yellow for the chest vents, which are up under these armor panels, the collar, and the antenna on top of his head. And he's got a few clear parts. The eyes are clear, the forehead camera is clear, the little red cover here that covers the forehead camera is clear. On the gun here, I've painted it clear blue, and all the little circular dealy bobs that are all over him. For articulation, his torso actually has an arm joint in it, right at the shoulder, so his shoulders can go up and down like so, and they can go forward and back a bit. And then this little flap right here can move up and down. The arm can, without moving the shoulder joint that's connected to the torso, the arm can only go up about that far. But if you move the shoulder armor, it can go up about that far. And the arm can rotate below the shoulder. It's got a double jointed elbow that bends about like so. Actually, this might be better to demonstrate on the other hand. The wrist has a joint in it right here where it can move up like so. And then the hand is on a ball joint. And as far as the hands go, Bandai did pretty much the same thing they did with the 00 Gundam. They gave us a pair of closed fists, as you can see here. Then they gave us a pair of weapon hands. And then just for the left arm, they gave us an open palm to have him in a pose where he's holding the GN sniper rifle. Now on the shoulder armor, this thing can come out and it rotates to the front and the back. Does the same thing on this side. Does the same thing on this side. It can rotate, and then these little shield bits can go up and down. It does so on this side because you can mount the sniper rifle on his shoulder, much like Dyname's. His head is just on a ball joint, so it goes up and down. It can tilt side to side a bit, and let's see if it can rotate 360. Yes, it can. And I hesitate to really call this articulation because it's not really a hinge, but the little red thingy on his forehead, you can take it off and then replace it in the open position. It's not At first I thought it was a hinge, and I tried to make it swing open and close, and it just kind of screwed up. But anyway, again, just like the 00 Gundam, he has no waist articulation, although his rotation is up in the torso here. So up here in the torso, he can rotate about that far to each side. And then the front skirts are on ball joints. The side skirts are also on ball joints. A different kind of ball joint, but still a ball joint. And the back skirts do not move, but this big GN drive, which also supports more shield bits, does move up and down like so. I forgot to cover the backpack. The two thrusters on the backpack are on ball joints, so they can move in and out and up and down. And I think I'm going to do this a two-part video just so I don't have to try and squeeze all of his accessories before I hit the 11-minute mark. Anyway, the hips are on ball joints, so they can move quite a ways forward because the front skirts are very posable. I mean, look how far they go up. The legs do not go backwards very far because the back skirts don't move, but they can go in and out a bit, not very far. I've got a little bit of rotation. The little joint that Bandai put in here allows for rotation, but it won't allow it to go 360, so it can go about that far inwards and that far outwards. The knees, I like Cherudim's knee joint because it moves. The knee armor moves, I mean. You got a knee joint there, and then watch the knee armor as you bend the bottom half of the knee. It kind of moves forward a little bit, so it disconnects from the leg and kind of moves, actually just moves by itself. So that's always a plus in my opinion. Now the feet are very strange looking, but also very posable. He's got, I guess, two ankle joints. There's a joint up here where it goes back and forth and up and down and can wiggle around. And it can rotate. Actually, no, it can't rotate because it's a peg and a polycap hole. Anyway, then there's a ball joint down here, so it can go side to side, forward and back, and rotate just a bit. And then this little dealy bob on the back of his foot can go up and down. Still not really sure what that's for. But looks like that's just about it for Cherudim's articulation. So I think I'll end the video here, and then part 2 we'll do his accessories.